Bit of early scouting for some information. One footman. Do I continue going footman?
What is it? More work? What?
Things to work out. Things to do.
Righto.
Banewood Bog. That's our map. I'm going to build quite outwardly. I'll be building real outwardly later on, but for now, even within my own territory, this is where we're going. First game of the day, but I'm hoping I can get this strategy done, which is one of the harder ones. I would not be surprised if I need to redo it though. We will see. I'm going to try to do this without building any footmen so I can get quicker towards tier 2. And then do what it is I need to do. I'll give my allies a bit of an inclination as to what it is I plan to do.
Ready to work. Job done. Ready to work. More work. Off I go then.
So that gives you a little bit of an inclination.
What?
But I'll try to read out the strategy as well. I just want to make sure the hero is on his way. And we're getting peasants, which we are.
Job's done.
Okay, that's all ticks. Secret cow strategy. This is a weird strategy. Basically a tier 2 tower push. Put in a non-aggressive positions. Let's go get a scout then. Whilst that's going. Lots of peasants. So you're going to need a lot of peasants for lumber. Also for a new base. Any hero you think will complement. So basically going to go archmage, mountain king. Militia for expansions, so we're going to do that. There's an expansion right next to us. You need about 9 to 10 ivory towers. Don't know if I'm going to get quite that many, but certainly 8 will be probably more than enough. Place those near an enemy base, but outside of it, so hopefully they don't spot it, but if they do, they do. Once those go up, you can then start to push a bit more aggressively by putting workshops in front. That's going to be the general plan there. Archmage should be out shortly. I'll get ready.
What is it? Righto.
Because I want to get my tech going as well. I don't want to delay too much on my tech. Let's pull these bad boys back.
What? What is it?
What is it now?
More work.
Keep going there. Oh wow, creek camp right over here as well. I could potentially do that with militia too.
What is
But I can't just yet, actually.
What is it? More work. I go then.
Oh,
Ready to work. What? That's it. I'm dead. Yes,
Well, you require my
keep going. You boys come over here.
work. All right.
Get on with it.
Aggro the next camp wherever it is. Over here.
You require my assistance?
What? What?
Obviously those peasants are pretty battered.
Off I go then.
Undead nearby, so he's less likely to harass, I think. We can almost tech, actually. In fact, we pretty much can tech. I'm just going to get one more peasant, just to secure. And then we're going to go for a big old creep, just to level up the archmage.
What? Yes, ready to work.
Tech that. So 2 bases. Night Elf could be quite good to do this versus. I don't know if I'm going to be lucky enough to spot the other bases. Made a bit of a gap here, so you can either do lumber mill or lumber mill over here would be really nice.
Yes, my lord. No one else can. What is it? What? Yes, I can. Yes, my lord. What is it? All right.
Let's go set that up. Peasant's still on his way. Loads of experience from Mr. Archmage. Good spot.
Yes, my lord. Right.
Run out of lumber though. That's one of the downsides of using all those militia. You guys come over here, although I shouldn't be too far away from getting that. Yep, luckily enough, I've pretty much almost finished. Peasants. More peasants, because there's no shredder on this map, I don't think. That's too difficult. Pull over to another green camp. Didn't get any further with the next peasant, so we'll just have to look at the bottom 2 bases.
You require my assistance?
Ready to work.
So get that lumber mill up and running. Keep going, peasants. Loads of peasants. Gonna pull this creek camp back.
What is it now?
We're just gonna try to do this.
Get on.
That'll do. Oh, yeah, of course you've got Purge.
You require
Yeah.
my assistance.
Gonna have a bad time versus Mr. Purge. Goodbye, Water Elemental. Farewell. Level 3 archmage though is really nice.
What?
Might even get myself. Oh, I've got to get shops anyway.
Yes, me lord. Righto. What?
You
All right.
require my assistance.
Tech is almost complete, so this is the tricky part. You really need that lumber, otherwise you won't be able to even build what you need to build. You don't have to go for the expansion, but getting the expansion is very nice. There's nothing really else I can creep right now,
What is it now?
other than maybe look at my enemy's territory.
Well,
Let's see what I can pick up there.
you require my assistance.
Certainly gone very heavy on the peasants.
Word. What is
Time
it?
to go on the arcane sanctums.
Get on.
Pump out the units for that.
All word.
Goodness knows. I'm just going to keep going peasants.
Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. What is it? All word.
Well?
You can work. What? All right. What? Off I go what then. Is it? Yes, me lord.
Get on.
All word. Righto.
You require my assistance.
He's just crept this.
Can hardly wait.
Lumber, lumber.
Never trust an elf.
Hey, Adam, thank
Hey,
you.
love, hope you doing good. Thanks for the videos. Greetings from Israel.
Hey, well, thank you.
You require my assistance.
Got to get second hero. Any green camps to do? Enjoy.
Can hardly
Take a look at. Take a gander at.
Get on.
More lumber is required.
Job done.
Okay, so get some casters.
My assistance.
Well, the Moonwell's going to give that away, so maybe it's going to have to be undead.
To battle. What? Ready to work. Job done.
You require my assistance.
Job done.
Get on. Well,
Second hero. Anything will do. I don't care too much.
well,
Should have more than enough peasants. Like, it's ridiculous how many peasants I've got there. Just going to send a scout for that. Going to go find out some information at the higher bases, actually. Okay, that's not going to scout far. See you later, Water Elemental.
Yes, me lord. All right. Yes, me lord.
We've got to get ready to go shortly. Need my second hero to come out so I can start getting the ivory towers. Stack those up. So expansion here. Walk there. You need to do it within the next... Ideally at night time. So there's a lot of time, basically, before I can actually go ahead and commit to this next one. This is only going to work if my allies help me out. Because I've already tried this strategy before, but it suffers if no one helps you. I had like the entire enemy team and I was the only person doing this. Putting pressure on. So it was a bad time. This is a very hard strategy because it's one of those strategies that's very luck based.
Job done.
well, what is it?
Aye. Wait till you see me in action. Hold him away. Job's done. Move it. I'm coming through.
You
Brilliant.
require my
The
assistance.
flows of magic are whimsical today.
Well,
What? All right.
you require my assistance.
Don't think I can really move.
I come to cleanse this.
Air's going to be annoying.
Job's done.
Might be an idea. Well, I want to get my workshop sort of built outside.
Wait till you see me in Job's done. Aye. Job's done.
I can always just TP though, to be fair.
Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. Righto.
Certainly going to have enough lumber now.
Cleanse this land.
All
That's a
word.
lot of peasants.
What is it?
Get on.
Aye. Brilliant.
That's definitely more than enough ivory towers.
Job's done.
The flows of magic
You
are whimsical.
require
I'll just TP. Because we've got to get moving shortly. Ideally, I'd rather it be closer to nighttime, but it's not at the moment.
Job's done.
You require my assistance. What?
Give me something to do.
Fine.
Is my aid
The flows of magic are
Well,
whimsical today.
fine.
Inventory is full.
Right, there you go.
See me in
Help
action.
me.
Get on.
Help you.
is someone in
You
I
require
come
my
to cleanse this land.
Wait till you see me in action.
What is
Yes,
it?
my
Yes, me lord.
Let's give this a go. First is the undead.
Well, get on.
Give
Do
me
you
something to
require
do.
a
Am I actually stuck? Huh.
time?
For glory.
That arcane... Oh, okay, that's fine.
Cleanse this land.
All word. If you
I'm a bit worried about moving too quickly. Blue looks like he's keen to go, though, so that's cool.
Yes, me lord.
Ideally, this would be like 1 star away, 1 dot away from nighttime, but
Help me.
we got lots of priests, spell breakers to help block things up. See, it needs to really be turning nighttime very shortly. So we set up all of our towers here and then workshops in front.
What is it?
Because the night elf can just pick off all my towers. Any air can pick off... Oh, God. The undead is here. Fuck it. What can you do? I can't do shit. Just gotta go. We're gonna... Oh, blue hasn't come along. It's a very hard strategy. Oh, hello there. Got Protoss behind me as well, over here. Ah, that's why we're going on that. It's fine. It'll be nighttime shortly. Blue should be here shortly, I'm hoping. I'm losing a whole bunch of my units, but that is what it is. Loving the strategy. Loving the impossibility of it all. Got no items, cool items on my heroes. Tell them to push at the top. I'm just going to commit. Well, that's all I can do. It's a painful one to do, so that's all I can do. It's just commit.
Yes, my lord. Righto. All right. Off I go then.
Will it be hot,
What is it?
Do you require
All word. Off I go then. Yes, my lord. That's it. That's it. Righto. All word. All right. Yes, my lord.
Well,
What is it? Righto. All right.
what is it now?
All right, who wants some? Brilliant.
Get on. What?
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Require my
Wait till you see me in action.
All word. Off I go then.
Give me some. Do it, all right?
Get on.
Wait till you see me in action.
this better?
What is it now?
What ails? Give me some.
Sorry, priestess, you're a little bit stuck there.
The blood elves.
This is what I'm worried about. It's the whole sort of air just popping in and destroying all my towers without any trouble. Cannot do a single thing about that.
Job's done. I can't build that. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
This isn't necessarily exactly how it's supposed to go, but it is roughly the idea. Looks like they're having a bad time losing the 2 versus 2 at the top, which isn't ideal, but it's part of the way it goes. I need to get mortar teams and then we can push the undead main and then TP. Pull back. Need more. Frostworm's too strong, bro. Right, my buddy's TPing.
Yes, my my aid required.
What is it?
Stop picking on me, bro. If they're losing that, there's not much I can do. It's a 3 versus 3 up there, so I'm doing my bit. Try and kill them before they can TP back and save this guy. Looks like they got completely decimated, which is really unfortunate. I was hoping it was going to be a bit closer than that, but... Thunderclap? Nope. There you go, level 1 thunderclap for you. That will appease you. This is quite stressful, as you can imagine, so I've got to do my bit. He's TPing out. Guess I get this base then. Well, whatever happens, happens. Let me kill this frickin' main base, and then I can TP back. I can always make a base out of this one, but can't TP yet, but I can obviously TP to an expansion. Oh shit, they're coming in now. Kill this base quickly. Uh-oh, here we go. Archmage, be gone. He's got one unit here that's blocking there. Just pull back, that's fine. You've done what you need to do. He's now stuck. Archmage, let's go again. Peasants, come over if you're stuck. Yeah. Strategy complete though. I'm taking it. I don't care. This is a really stressful strategy to do. This is a really stressor. This is a big stressy one. Because I can only control so much. This is very hard to do. And it is purely dependent on the team and stuff like that. So if we can't pull it out as a team, then we can't pull it out. I've done my bit though. Successfully taken down this base. As best as I possibly could under the circumstances. So for me, that is 100% strategy complete. Because I've already tried this strategy like 3 or 4 times before this. And I had just about as much luck as you can imagine doing a strategy like this. So the idea is you set up towers outside of their vision, nighttime. Luck based. Will they spot it? Will they just patrol randomly with a unit? Will it be nighttime at the appropriate time? Ideally, yes. Nothing happens. You get towers up. Then you got to build workshops in front of them. Okay, now they need to not attack during that time that you're getting workshops up and setting up the mortar teams to then siege the base. So you need a huge portion of time where they're just not going to notice anything that's going on right outside of their base. You can imagine how difficult this is in practice. Secret cow! Every single one of your strategies is like almost impossible to do.
Yes, my friend.
It's like it's so ridiculously circumstantial that the stars have to align for anything to be allowed to happen.
This better be good.
Yes, my friend.
It's so stressful doing these strats, man.
Is my aid.
Give me something a little bit more realistic. You want to see like triple hero or, you know, footman with Mountain King and Paladin? Sure, I can give you that. But come on, bro. You got to work with me a little bit here. You got to make it a little bit realistic. There's only so much I can bloody do.
Our town is
I
under
smell
siege.
magic on
Help me.
Mr. White. How come he didn't go Dragon Hawks, considering the amount of air? They're all caught out over there. GG. Alright, who wants some? It's very safe to say that this was definitely much favoured towards the enemy team this game. Because that was a 3 versus 3 they were having up there. So it was a 2 versus 2, it was a 3 versus 3. It's out of my hands. If the team can't pull it through, then I can't do any more than that. Welcome to 4 versus 4 RT. You're only as strong as your weakest ally. GG. Definitely successful though. As successful as you could be losing. Do you know what I mean? If we were in the winning situation where they weren't stressed at the top, that base is 100% dead. And I 100% get an expansion inside of that base, aka the new base. But it's purely dependent on how these two do. Purely dependent. As you saw, the whole time through, they were like, ping, 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 help, 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 we're losing, we're losing, we're losing. It's like, oh, God. You got one job to do. Look how one-sided this is. 6-5-4, 8 hero kills. 6-5, 4 hero kills. And then it's like 1 after that. Tough one. But dumb.